What's going on, everybody? Episode 10 of the Brickz podcast. Just hit double digits, season 4. We're going strong. Look, man, we're going to get right into it. Shouldn't even be recording tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Owe myself an apology for embarrassing myself, looking like a fool, thinking the Heat could beat the Denver Nuggets. But congratulations to the Denver Nuggets, 2023 NBA Finals champions. Definitely well deserved. Am I the happiest about it? No, not necessarily. Definitely would have liked to see the underdogs win it, but I like Jamal Murray. I like Jokic. Um, they are definitely a historic NBA Finals duo now. I'll say that. I'm gonna kick it to y'all real quick. What did y'all see from this game 5? I think Omar, did you say it was gonna be in 5?
Nuggets and five, man. Nuggets and five. Never bet against me.
Whatever, bro.
Nuggets and five. I had Nuggets and six at first, but then I changed it pretty early.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, the Heat played a good game. Jimmy actually started playing good towards the end, but once again, he takes a stupid three at the end of the game. Like he did that against
yeah,
Boston a few years back,
yeah.
and and it was like 14 seconds left in the shot clock. I don't know why he took that shot. But Bam, like y'all said, Bam didn't do nothing. Bam literally did nothing.
Wait,
Yeah.
let's see how what he finished with. What he
What
finished
did
with?
he finish with?
20
Let's
and
see.
10, I think.
He scored 2 points.
2012, 20 and 12, actually. 20 and 12.
He
I'll
scored
every halftime report I jinx it, and I mean I'm gonna stop talking now because the series is over. But I was like, the only way this goes south is if he comes out and just doesn't score anymore, stays at 18 or 20 points,
And that's
and that's
exactly what he
exactly what
did.
happened. But yeah, what about you, Shivo?
Yeah. I said Nuggets in 6. I thought the Heat were gonna win at least one at home. That surprised me that they couldn't get one at home.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, after game 4, I the writing was on the wall. I don't think Denver all season they never seemed like the team to mess around with their food. Like they saw it right there. I know in this game they came out not like a days ago, but the Heat were out hustling. They were playing harder
In the
than the Nuggets
beginning.
in the beginning, yeah. But
hmm
I'm gonna say it for the 100th time. Two things. That third quarter, you saw, and actually the third quarter wasn't that bad this game for the Heat. They actually did keep a lead, and stay keep themselves in the game. Although they started missing shots towards the end and into the fourth quarter, that's when it started becoming, the not the separation, but the Nuggets coming back.
Yeah.
But there's that, and then there's just not having enough. And I mean, the Heat couldn't get it really much outside of it, well, of Jimmy the last couple games. And then when Jimmy was off, Max Strus definitely nowhere to be found.
yeah.
Gabe Vincent
Trade
and
him,
Duncan
He had a
Robinson.
decent game today.
Max
Ooh,
Strus.
Yeah.
He was
no,
1 for 6 from the 3-pointer.
Yeah,
Let him hit at least half of those, and this is a different game.
yeah.
and then the little stuff too. If you go
But I
back,
mean,
that one putback that Bruce Brown had that was big. That was Max Strus. He didn't box out.
yeah.
Yeah. And you said Max Strus was the same reason why Derek White had that
Yeah, had
clutch
that.
bucket.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, my biggest issue with the Heat is that they, like I said in the halftime report, they do not know how to finish off the second half of the game. Like they started off so strong, energized, playing playing very hard. They came out in the second half. Like I said, Bam did not score for real after the halftime, and I think just looking forward, along with some additions to the team, we can talk about that a little bit too. But if the Heat wants to be able to get back to the finals again next year, for one, they can't have a starting lineup with Max Strus and Gabe Vincent as your main
Two guards.
two guards and best scorers in terms of the three ball. Like, and another thing, and I'll get back to the starting lineup a little bit too, but the Heat wants to turn up when it doesn't matter anymore. Like Jimmy Butler went for I don't even know how many points he had, but he had like two back-to-back threes, got to the line. I mean, he
That
had
was
like
a late
almost
call.
12 points in the last 3 minutes.
Yeah, I
So
mean, that's on him too. He should have been playing like that the whole game.
agreed. But that's what the Heat has been doing this whole series. Like right at the last 3 to 2 minutes when they see the game is okay, we actually could lose, they start to turn up. And this was another case where it was just too little too late.
Yeah.
If Max Strus hits two more 3-pointers, you have a completely different game. Jimmy Butler had a perfect drive, dish to the corner. Yo, you just shoot. Like, and
Duncan was scared to shoot today too.
yeah. And that's why I low-key wish they would have went ahead and put Tyler Hero in. Because either way, this is a game where you are a favorite to lose. And it's about to be the offseason. Even if Tyler Hero isn't 100% healthy, even if he's 99.9%, put him in. There's nothing for you to lose. And I feel like what they were maybe trying to wait to do was like, okay, let's see what happens with this game. If we can force a game 6, then we bring back Tyler Hero at home, see how that plays. Now we're looking at a game 7 potentially.
Yeah.
But things didn't go that way.
They
So
should have
yeah,
I mean,
they should have brought out all their marbles. Like you are the winner, go home. I don't see
yeah.
why. Yeah, I don't know. They definitely should have played him if he was healthy enough to play.
yeah.
I don't think they were ever going to put him in, even if they won this game. And I think that's just a rhythm standpoint, not about skill and if you need shooting, but I mean the Heat have made it this far without him, and I think if you throw him in there, I think that would have thrown him off even more.
But like Omar said, I mean, it's been apparent that Denver is just the better team. Like in order for Heat to beat them in an ideal scenario, they have to out hustle them, outscore them, outdo them in every possible way.
Yeah.
So at that point, you're looking at a winner go home scenario. You have a star player, six man of the year player who is considered active. Play him. Play him. See what happens. Y'all are favored to lose this game regardless. The odds are not in your favor. Play him. So, I mean, I just hate to see the Heat go out like that. But when you get back on the Heat, the Nuggets did win it, so I won't harp on the Heat too much. Definitely happy for my boy Jamal Murray. I mean, his comeback story is, I mean, just beautiful.
Yeah.
Went from barely walking to NBA Finals, and I like Jamal Murray a lot. He is one of the tougher guards in the league in terms of just his playing style and his bag in general. Like he just has a lot. And now that they have a championship under their belt, me and Asheebo was talking about this before we even started the stream, but they could mess around and come back next year, low key. No more
Yeah, I mean,
shaking his head.
I don't see a dynasty.
you don't see it.
Michael Porter Jr. too inconsistent. He had a good game today though.
Mm-hmm.
He started
But
turning up towards the end.
who do you
Um,
see in the West that's competing with them though?
And I mean, it's not even the West though. Oh, you're saying just get back to the finals?
Get
yeah,
back to the yeah.
Oh yeah, they got a chance to get back to the finals for sure.
yeah, that's what I meant.
It depends on the type of moves that other top teams make.
Yeah, including teams. I mean,
Like
I don't know.
realistically, I would say realistically, teams like super early judgment. Teams that possibly could make it: Clippers, Warriors,
Suns.
Suns,
Y'all not putting
Lakers.
Y'all not Y'all not putting the Grizzlies up
I
there?
think Grizzlies. Well, we don't know what Ja Morant situation is.
I'm about to say he might not even play half of the whole year.
Yeah, we don't know what his situation is. So
They might suspend him for the whole season.
Grizzlies if Ja play, and then
Yeah.
the Nuggets again.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah. I mean, I
So,
agree with you though. Getting rid of pieces like I wouldn't even say getting rid, but Michael Porter Jr. now has a
upgrading.
lot more trade value. Like, yeah, just that's really the piece for me that doesn't mesh well with this team, in my opinion. Like Asheebo made a really good point that whenever he touches the ball, he shoots it. Like even
Oh,
today, crazy
Yeah.
one dribble, pull up.
he shot one
No.
mid-range shot when they were only up by one, and
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I was like, why are you shooting that? Pass the ball to Jamal Murray and reset, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah. Michael Porter Jr. is the end of your possession.
yeah.
Throw it to him.
And
And
he
it's
had 3 assists out there today. He had 3 of
Uh,
them.
3 assists.
nah, he did have a double though.
Oh, he was
He had
bored. Oh, he was
13
bored.
rebounds.
Oh yeah, he was bored.
No, I mean he can if he can play with his size now, like he can be valuable for that. Rebounds,
Yeah.
defense. That's the problem. He just don't play defense.
I mean, they're going to keep him though for the simple fact that
Oh, he's
there's a
definitely
lot
staying
to
on the
work
team.
with. Like
He's
you
young.
said, in terms of for one, he's young, his height, his athleticism, his size. Like if
He
he
can shoot.
really buckled down a little bit more and worked on his craft, he could turn into like a KD style player, and that would be nice. But like right now, he's more of a Klay Thompson catch and shoot, so maybe off the dribble type of player.
I think they get rid of KCP though.
Yeah, I mean he's not really needed.
Yeah. Bruce
Like
Brown should come back though.
nah, yeah, he's an energizer. He's an
Yeah.
energizer player. I mean, there's not really too many pieces they need to change around, to
No.
be honest. It works. It worked for a reason. I would actually say keep Michael Porter Jr. And keep Aaron Gordon too, of course.
Oh yeah, of course.
And yeah, KCP, they can get
Yeah. And
somebody
he's
for
getting older.
KCP.
He'll probably
Yeah,
if he stay on. I'm not even gonna say like replace him. I say if they could get an upgrade, because you never want to be. I hate teams that just run it back,
yeah.
same roster, because like that's not gonna work. It usually don't work 2 times in a row.
Because other teams are making adjustments.
Yeah, try and make like if they can upgrade that shooting guard position and still keep KCP. Now you talking.
Still keep KCP or Michael Porter Jr.
Oh, I'm saying if they could keep the starting lineup, but a upgrade from KCP.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, then they're low key dangerous again.
yeah.
But I was gonna say now, Jokic won the Finals MVP, 2-time NBA MVP, now NBA championship. I mean, where is he at in terms of the all-time centers GOAT talk? Because it's time to start putting him in that
Yeah,
realm.
All-time centers?
It's not that many
Yeah.
centers that have that accomplishments. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. And oh, my fault. What was you saying?
Go ahead.
I was just saying, and on top of that, the history he made in the playoffs, the 30, 20, and 10s.
I mean, he gave a franchise who's never won a championship a championship.
Yeah.
For me, that's up there. I don't know, because you got players like, Wilt, who sets the caliber for high scoring centers. And that's in my opinion, like how I view Jordan. There's not too many people you can just compare them to just because they set the bar. But I mean, Jokic might be second or third.
I mean,
Low key,
all time.
Looking at it.
I don't think he has. I don't think he has the personal accolades yet.
He got 2 MVPs.
But I'm saying, yeah, like what more does he need to do?
He got 2 MVPs
to solidify himself as an all-time great center. What more does he have to do?
Oh no, he's an all-time great center. I just don't know. I don't know. I feel like top 2 is still kind of high.
Oh yeah,
just because it's only his first
early.
It's all I feel like it's just a little early. He's only 28. It's his first ring. I mean, I can't put him over guys that have a whole career of work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not putting him over Shaq
Oh,
No.
for a
no, I don't
really
think.
long time,
Yeah,
if I ever
but I
even do.
mean, when you look at centers, you got to also start looking at the centers that have won championships too.
Yeah,
Because yeah, it's a lot of great centers, but a lot of great centers also haven't won championships, and much less two MVPs back to back.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I
And
mean,
I
how
think
often do you even see a center win an MVP like that?
Yeah,
yeah, and I think that's what puts him in that conversation though with the top five, top four is because I mean he was the best player on his team too.
Yeah,
Like it wasn't. I mean, yeah, he had Jamal Murray, but it wasn't like to me. It wasn't like a Kobe and Shaq thing where you can tell like Kobe is pulling a lot of the weight. You
hmm
know,
yeah,
Jokic by himself could still have this team. Playing great, maybe not as great as they are with Jamal Murray, but
I mean,
still,
he showed it though, like you said.
yeah, he
Like
did. The
even in
last,
the years, yeah, when Jamal has been hurt, and they've still made it pretty much to the conference finals with just
yeah,
Jokic. Like that just shows you the main piece that was missing was my fault. The main piece that was missing was another facilitator and a scorer who can just actually help run the game because he's not a point guard. But yeah, I mean that pretty much proves
yeah.
your point. Then winning the championship proves your point with that.
yeah,
But yeah, I don't know. Uh, I feel like he definitely will win at least like another 2 rings in his career, maybe.
Who? Jokic?
Jokic. I mean, he's staying with the Nuggets. The
Yeah, he's
Nuggets
gonna
will win
die.
another ring. Will it be back to back? I can't say that. But can they win another ring if they keep Jamal Murray and Jokic?
I think
100%.
they'll win one more. I don't know about three. We putting them up there with Kobe and Shaq then.
We'll see.
yeah,
We'll see how they build around those two pieces. Because I mean, Jokic is an attractive center to want to play with as a guard or just as a player in general. Because not only can you
Yeah,
rely on him, but he's going to get you involved. Like, look at Aaron Gordon. He was not. He was a good player coming into the Nuggets, but the way he got utilized on this team really showed all of his skill sets. Like this is probably the best year he's ever played basketball, and that's not really due to him playing that much better, but just more of that he's in a better position to score in a better manner outside of just trying to carry a team with the Magic.
yeah, that's true too.
So I definitely could see them bringing in potential free agents, but teams are going to want to beat them too.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying. You're coming in with a target on your back from
yeah,
here on out,
teams are going to want to beat them. Teams are going to get their lick back. And
especially in the playoffs.
yeah, especially in the playoffs. So it should be interesting. I don't know. Like you said, 3 may be a stretch, but I definitely see them winning another ring with
yeah.
that duo of Jamal Murray and Jokic.
I mean, they
I
could go
would.
back to back.
Oh, good.
Oh, I'm saying they could go back to back. Like I said, bro, it really determines on the moves that other teams are making and how well that works.
Yeah, because I mean,
'Cause
think about the league low key. LeBron's going to be going soon. KD is getting to his last few legs. Like
he's playing
it's
soft.
it's about to look a lot different in terms of top competition in the NBA. And this win right here, this championship shows what the new era of the NBA is about to start looking like. We're about to have first time
Duos.
franchise wins. Yes, like
Yeah.
duos emerging. It's about to be. We're about to see things that we don't necessarily expect coming. So that's why I say that right now, just because they are going to be the ones to beat. Looking at the future of the league soon and how the teams are being built. But off-season moves play a lot of big parts. Like the
Mhm.
Suns could be dangerous if they just make the right moves.
Yeah. They got two of the best scorers in the game.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You who are you not calling the one of the best scorers? D Book, I would hope.
No, I'm not
I mean,
saying that.
that's the thing. They one of the best, but like they not the best.
Who not
You
the
know.
best? Who's the best scorer in the league then?
I mean, I don't know if you can say it's
The
KD no
best
more.
scorer in the
Who?
league. Yeah,
If
that's what
you
I'm saying.
say
I
the
don't
best
know if I
scorer
can
in the
say
league,
KD.
Okay, so if you're not saying KD, who?
Probably LeBron
Steph Curry.
or Steph Curry.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say Luca yet.
There's no way he just said LeBron.
No, LeBron
Bruh,
not the best scorer.
LeBron is one of the LeBron is one of the best scorers in the league, bro.
We're
He
talking
is
about the
one. He
best.
is
We're not
one of
saying
the
one of
best.
the best.
Why you hate Bron so much?
I don't hate Bron. He's just not the best scorer. He's the best all-around player to ever play. But
He is. In terms of in the season, he's the best all-around player, all-around scorer. On all ends.
all-around
I mean, his
scorer is
3-point is
crazy.
eh.
He
Nah,
he don't make free throws. He don't
his free
make
throws.
threes.
His free throws have got better. His threes have gotten. Okay,
His
he went
threes
up.
have always been mid.
Oh, so how you gonna be the best scorer?
He is still one of the best scorers in the
But the
league.
thing-
Like, what are you talking
What
about?
up?
What are you talking
Omar, the
about?
thing about LeBron is that he's not bad at any
That's the
part.
thing. Like, there's
It's KD.
I mean, no.
What?
But we're not saying LeBron is a better scorer than KD.
He did. Jaylen did.
Oh, I'm about to say KD is
in terms of this season, yeah, I'll say that.
KD had one of the best shooting seasons of his career this year.
And look where they still ended.
Look where LeBron ended.
They got further.
I got further. Yeah.
I lost.
LeBron
Lost. I'll
can
close
actually carry and lead that team.
You're saying you say he got further. Close only counts in horseshoe, bro.
And the Lakers beat the best scorer in the league, Stephen Curry. They did.
I mean,
I used
the Nuggets won, so can't nobody say nothing for real. So,
you know what? That just reminds me though. You know who we sleeping on in the West?
Who?
And I don't know how for real they are. We'll have to see next season. But the Sacramento
Kings, yeah.
I keep forgetting about them, bro.
Nah, if they make some moves, they could be nice.
Yeah.
If they get a good three, like Harrison Barnes needs to lead.
Yeah. They need somebody younger.
Yeah. You know who I'm gonna say?
Who?
Isaac Okoro right here.
Why do you think he's just so
he's
game changing?
He's a gloopies, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
For sure, but he's not the piece that they need.
All right. He's gonna be just like Michael Porter Jr. is to the Nuggets.
What? Can he shoot as good?
He can shoot good enough.
Well, he didn't shoot good enough because I feel like the Cavs could have easily beat the Knicks. If you ask me, I don't know how they didn't.
But that was also guard play. That was Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell not living up to the hype either.
Yeah, which Donovan Mitchell does every playoffs.
Yeah, that was them two. They were stinking it up.
Well, you say he doesn't live it up. He doesn't live up to the hype every playoff. I wouldn't say every playoff now.
The Jazz is supposed to win some series, and he just
blew.
No, that wasn't his fault. That the Jazz series. They
just weren't that good either.
Yeah, they weren't. Yeah,
they weren't that good. But Donovan Mitchell would put up some crazy numbers in the series, though.
I can't lie though. I was about to say the Heat. The Knicks are low key a few pieces away from potentially getting there too.
The 76ers are too. They one piece away,
bro. The 76ers are literally if they would have kept Jimmy Butler, they would have got one by now.
If they would have kept Jimmy Butler, that would have been insane.
The fact that they even had him with every other piece is crazy.
Yeah.
Their starting lineup was wild at one point.
Yeah.
Wasn't JJ Redick on that team too?
Yeah.
Yeah, right before he retired.
Yeah, they had the shooting, they had the defense. That Ben Simmons too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they had it all. And I think
Tobias.
Yeah. Me and Jen was just talking about this. Like, I feel like we gotta have a Jokic and Embiid finals one time. So Embiid got to somehow get to the finals.
I thought it was gonna be this year. I
thought so too, because especially him winning MVP this year.
If they would have beat the Celtics, like y'all had, there's no way they lose to the Celtics, bro. Y'all had them game 5, then y'all lose game 6, then y'all lose game 7. Yeah. Y'all should have ended it at home.
The game 6 loss was ridiculous. The way they
that was at game 6 was when they was at home, right?
They was at home and they was up the whole game.
The whole game. And yeah. And Jason Tatum played so bad.
And then he made like his last 5 shots. He was wasn't he like 0 for 10 or something like that?
Yes. And then he just turned up.
They just turned up.
He just turned up.
The 76ers. That's why Doc got fired.
Yeah. Plus he always does that.
Yeah. Second round exits.
He's had excuses, like for example with Kawhi's shot and all that. Like they should have won that year when Kawhi hit that shot. But there
Yeah.
was no more excuses this year.
No,
That was just a raw dog L.
no. To me, the worst one was giving up that 3-1 to the Rockets that 1 year, and he
Oh
was
my gosh.
Yeah.
that was the worst one. Because I could have sworn the Clippers was going to win that series. I thought they was going to go beat the Warriors, and we would have seen what was that going to be, the Clippers and Cavs that year?
And bro, the fact that
Yeah.
CP3 Clippers team never won a ring shows how bad of a coach he is.
Like,
Yeah,
come
because
on now.
they were nice.
They were nice. Everybody was in their prime on that team.
Yeah. JJ he had a shot then. Well, he always had a shot, but he was hitting
Blake
in.
Griffin was Zion Williamson.
Yeah, that was Lob City. And they had DeAndre Jordan and Lob City.
Yeah. DeAndre
Yeah.
Jordan just won a championship.
Before Chris Paul, before Blake Griffin.
This is crazy. That's what I'm saying. It's about to be a new era in the NBA.
Now I think Dame gonna go to the Heat though.
I mean, he's been talking about it. I don't want him to go there.
If Dame go to the Heat, they going back to the finals.
Yeah, I agree with you. They really don't need to change that much either. Like if they can get rid of Max Strus and Gabe Vincent,
And
bring in Dame, and I'll take an Isaac Okoro on the bench or something.
Now,
I'm telling you, Isaac. Yeah.
Do y'all think the Heat gonna keep Victor Oladipo?
No.
No.
I mean, Victor and Tyler gone.
I'm about to say you got to keep one of those two though. Either
Okay.
keep Tyler or keep. Oh yeah, definitely. But that's why I think Victor's going because you keep Tyler Hero, get rid of Victor Oladipo, bring in. You can really send Victor in the Dame trade.
Yeah,
and that's how you can still keep some pieces that you really need to.
I think Victor's gonna be a tough out though because he just don't. I don't think he has that trade value no more.
Yeah,
because he's been hurt player. He's for the past 3 years. Yeah,
he's so injury prone.
But you just made me remember having a healthy Victor Oladipo and a healthy Tyler Hero in this series would have really changed things around.
Yeah. That's more bodies you can throw at Jamal, more bodies you can throw at KCP.
Like the Heat are actually nice, and that's why I was sick of people like, oh, they're an 8 seed, whatever, blah blah. Like last year, they were literally the 1 seed. The only difference, I'm saying last year, they were the 1 seed.
Yeah, I'm saying they were only 8 seed because Jimmy was playing lackadaisical the whole regular season. He was hurt.
Yeah, so with their injuries and stuff like that, they started to fall, which made other role players have to step up and play big time games, which just ultimately helped them, of course. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, they're not a 8 seed team. Like, I could understand if they were. Let's take
like the Timberwolves.
Yeah, like the Timberwolves or something, making it all the way to the finals. Then just getting to the finals is an accomplishment at that point. Yeah. But the Heat, they were nice. Like, they're not a trash team. None of them are garbage for real. So that's why I wasn't really hearing all that. But I will still give credit to Jimmy Butler for making them get all the way to this point because they shouldn't have even made it to the playoffs, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
They really shouldn't have. So for them to get all the way here is definitely still impressive because they had to go through some teams. I ain't going to act like they ain't have to go through no teams. The Celtics alone was a draining match, and I think that's what put them just so far under the Nuggets. They just didn't have anything left in them. They gave everything they had in that Celtics matchup, especially when the Celtics wanted to mess around and try to start coming back.
Yeah, that game 7 messed them up. Now, if it had been 2 sweeps, I would have said this series would have been different too. It probably would have been Nuggets in 6, honestly.
Yeah.
But also, we talk about injuries, but I mean, I feel like if Giannis was healthy in round 1, I mean, we wouldn't even be talking about the Miami Heat at this point.
Yeah, that's true too. Though. But I don't know.
They beat them before.
Yeah, they had a good game plan for Giannis, even when he was there. But him getting hurt did impact that series.
Yeah, I mean, he got hurt in what game? What was it? Game 2?
Game 3? Game 2. I think he got hurt in game 2. Didn't play game 3 or game 4, and then came back game 5 when they lost.
Yeah. That's when they lost. I think he been healthy. I mean, it would have been a closer series. It probably would have been like 6, even 7. But I think the Bucks would have still won the series.
Yeah. The thing with
Yeah,
the
the
Bucks
Bucks.
and Giannis is like once you figure out how to guard him, which I think the Heat does pretty well, then there's not too many other pieces on that team that's going to give you what you need to propel a win. Like Drew Holiday's cold, but he can't do it all by himself. Chris Middleton,
Always hurt.
And he
mid.
getting older.
Yeah, like he won his ring. He good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but that's also another team that is a few pieces away. I low-key want to see CP3 go there.
He go there. That would help Giannis so much.
Yeah.
That would low-key be nice off the bench, like we were saying last
Mhm.
episode.
That would
But
help
I,
Giannis so much.
but yeah, congratulations to the Nuggets. You
What
know,
trades y'all want to see though? Like what top pieces like because there's gonna be a few free agents this year. Where y'all think certain people should go though? Like then
um,
Van
Yeah,
Vliet.
Fred Van Vliet
Fred
is a
Van
good,
Vliet
that's
finna
great.
be unrestricted free
Yeah.
agent. Like where y'all want to see him go?
I
see,
think my I think Miami's a good destination for him.
Miami would be a
that
great
would be
place. Oh
tough.
my.
That would low-key
Yeah.
be if they can't get Dame, that would be ideal. And that
That
also
would
depends on what
yeah.
other trades happen. Like I wouldn't mind seeing him go to Phoenix either.
Hey, come on.
That would low-key be
Hey,
tough
come
too.
on.
Yeah, that would be tough.
That would
Come
low-key be
on.
tough because I feel like he him alongside with Devin Booker and KD, like you have the scores you need. Fred can score it, but like
Yes.
even the year that they won the championship or that year, well, like, I think right after the bubble in 2021 when they had that run and it was still low key nice and people weren't expecting him to be nice, he was doing a lot of the heavy loading.
hmm
So you
hmm
take that away where he doesn't have to be the most dominant scorer. He can really get into his bag and still dish it and still play just as nice and turn it on when he need to. But
Yeah.
he's like
Because
a,
he can
a
shoot.
calm, a calm type of guard that they need. I don't want to see no Kyrie, nothing like that. Like no ball heavy guard. Like just
A
a just
pass
a
first that
yeah,
can shoot.
a traditional pass first point guard.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, Fred Van Vliet. That's a good. I just thought about that too. Him being an unrestricted free agent. But he's gonna help a team. Wherever he go, he's gonna help them.
Yeah,
Unless he go back to the Raptors, they match it.
he need to leave.
Yeah, I hope they don't.
Ain't no
Honestly.
point. Like
They're
go ahead
not
and get
winning.
out. But it also depends on what other trades happen. Because if Dame ends up going somewhere, I could see him falling right into the Trailblazers.
Yeah. What was I finna say? What y'all think about Kyrie? Y'all think he gonna stay in Dallas or leave? I think he leaving. Y'all heard like he was trying to recruit LeBron, but I
He
don't think
said
that
he gonna
happened.
stay in Dallas.
Oh, I don't like
I,
that at
I
all.
think I think if they stay and try to see if they can work something out with Luca, I'll give it one more year.
I don't
I
like
think
it at all though.
I don't see it working. That's two straight offensive guys, no defense.
But I don't
yeah.
see where he lands. I don't see where Kyrie goes outside of Denver. I mean, I don't want to. I mean, okay, I do see either the Lakers or the Suns, but I don't want him to go to the Suns. I'm not mad at the Lakers. I'm not
Yeah,
mad at
because
the
he
Lakers.
can win with LeBron. That's the only person he can win with.
Yeah, I'm not mad at the Lakers. That's probably the
Same.
best destination
I like
spot
to
for
see him
him.
on the Clippers, low key. I ain't gonna lie. Him,
Yeah.
Kawhi, and Paul George
Russ off the bench.
rest off the bench.
Mm. I mean, mm, that could work. I just
Like
don't know.
hell,
I don't have a lot of
yeah,
faith or trust in his
yeah,
leadership
you
as a
can't,
guard
you
alongside
can't.
other star players because
Yeah,
he's
you
yet to
can't
show
though.
me that he can do it. Like even when he was with the Celtics, that became Jason Tatum's team before he even left. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I don't know, but I think the Lakers is like it's almost like where home is type of thing. Go back to Brian, apologize. You thought you could lead the team on your own. You were sadly mistaken. You got humbled really quickly. Go on back to dad. Daddy's home.
Oh, James Harden, a free agent too.
He's going back
Yeah.
to the Rockets.
I don't think so, bruh.
They have a good coach now. They have tough
Yeah,
young pieces. The city loves him. He's there all the time still. Just go
Yeah, but
back.
the Sixers
yeah,
have Embiid though.
Huh?
That's what I'm saying. The Sixers have Joel Embiid though, and I think that the Sixers had a thing going. to me, they had a stretch where they looked like, okay, they could do this. They could make a deep run in the playoffs. It just comes down to those two inconsistency. Really, James Harden, and we saw that in that series against the Celtics. Like
Yeah,
he'll go,
45 one game.
and then have 10 in the next.
Yeah,
Like
but
oh, wait.
I was about to say he reminds me sort of like. See, it's weird because he should have no problem being one of the leading scorers because I was gonna say he reminds me of a Russell Westbrook in a sense how Russ just needs to be the most ball dominant player in order for it to work. But even with that team, you can't really use that excuse with a center, I feel like, because they're not facilitating the floor for real. So that still is on you. And maybe he's just not a good IQ guard. Like he's a good scorer at times, but he kind of has that same issue where he can't play alongside other talent. He couldn't do it in Brooklyn either.
Yeah.
But Brooklyn had a lot of issues. I'm not even gonna put that on James Harden.
Yeah, that was just them injuries, not playing together, no chemistry whatsoever.
Yeah. That's also an interesting team, the Nets.
Hey, Mikal, nice.
Yeah, that worked out for him.
Mikal, nice, boy.
Y'all give them a point guard, they could make some noise too.
Yeah, and a big Nick Claxton not good enough.
He gets nicer every year though.
He gets nicer, but he's not big enough. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not gonna guard Jokic and Embiid in the playoffs.
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah, he's he's soft, light skin guard. I mean, but
here you go. Here you go. Here you go, bro.
No, what was you saying, Asheebo?
I ain't saying nothing.
Well, no, when we was talking about James Harden though.
Oh, what was I saying? Oh no, I was about to say I don't think going back to Houston would help him as far as like
winning a ring.
Winning the ring.
If he does that is a money move. Strictly.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
But he said he wants to win a ring though.
Give it up, man. If it happens, it happens. Get your bread, man. Get paid. I mean, he can win it. Yeah.
If he want to win, he might as well just stay with the 76ers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he wants, he's in the best position for it because they're just a piece away too. Like, but maybe if he's the problem, then that's where you gotta make some adjustments. But if he decides to actually walk from the 76ers, I don't know what other position is going to work out for him in terms of a ring or who could afford him.
He can always come to the Suns. That's rumored. Come on, man.
Please don't do a repeat of the Nets. Please.
You said don't do a repeat.
Don't ever put the Nets. Don't ever put those three players together ever again.
No, Kyrie not coming this time.
Kyrie not coming. Don't care. Don't want them two together.
Kyrie not coming this time.
I'm sick of that. Separate the high scoring guards. Like
no,
everybody needs
bring
to
us
be
all the guards
on their own team playing against each other. That's how it should be.
Hey, as long as we get a big man, I could care less about who else we get.
Who, the Suns?
Yes, I do not want Ayton as a starting big next year.
As of right now, he probably will be.
They already talking about trading him.
They always talking about trading him.
But who's going to say yes to a trade?
I really see the Pacers taking him, and I see him doing well with the Pacers. I wish they would have went through with that trade when they initially was going to do that sign and trade. But he needs to just get off the Suns. I don't think DeAndre Ayton is a bad player. I really don't.
I want Miles and Buddy though.
You want Miles and who?
They're not giving both.
I want both.
You want Miles and Buddy Hield?
Miles Turner and Buddy Hield.
That's a crazy ask.
So who else are the Suns going to give? They'll do that if they get somebody else.
TJ
outside of Warren?
Yeah.
What?
Back to the Pacers. Why would I take him?
Boy, nah. They gonna want. Well, hold on. Just dang, if they didn't waive CP3, get them CP3 and give them DeAndre Ayton.
But they got CP would have came off the bench because Tyrese definitely starting.
Yeah.
Tyrese nice too.
Yeah. You talking about Halliburton?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But let's say you move him down to a shooting guard because he's a pretty tall point guard. Then make CP3 the true point guard.
Yeah, but Tyrese needs the ball in his hands.
And he'll have it in his hands.
Huh?
CP3 just there to give it to him.
Oh, bruh.
He's just there to set him up. Nah, that's another thing though. I don't know where CP3 is gonna go. We started talking about that last episode, but yeah, the Bucks. I heard some rumors around the Hornets. That's
I don't
so
like that.
unnecessary.
Yeah, y'all already finna get scooped. Speaking of the draft gonna
Yeah, in 10 days.
the draft is gonna like decide a lot of things too. Who goes 2? Who goes
People
3?
are trying to get that second spot.
I know. That's what I'm
Pelicans
saying.
are one of them. So
If the
I don't know.
Pelicans get scooped, oh
I
my.
don't know who they're trying to offer for that second pick.
Could be BI.
I'm taking BI. I'll gladly take BI instead of
And they
drafting
gonna draft
Scoot.
and they draft Brandon.
Dang, bro, we was just talking about this earlier.
I don't know. Would they draft? Would the Nuggets? I mean, not Nuggets. Would the Pelicans draft Brandon before a player
No,
like
they want
Zion?
Scoot. They want Scoot.
No, I know they want Scoot, but like, why would you give up Brandon, who's usually generally healthy,
Yeah,
more reliable, and keep Zion, who can't
Oh, so
play
you
more?
saying they would trade Zion?
I
I'm
was I would
taking
say
Zion Williamson as
yeah.
well.
My
I think
word.
I feel like they should
Let him
trade
be healthy.
more than
Him and
they.
LaMelo, that's just him and Scoot, but better. Nah, I don't know though. I'll take either one of them though. If they really want that second spot, that's the only two players y'all need to be talking about though. I don't want CJ. No sir. Don't try
Yeah.
to play us. We fine. But I don't know. If the Hornets keeps the second pick, which they will probably, if they draft Brandon Miller, I'm gonna be upset.
I can't wait because I feel like that's
I
something
I think
don't
they
think
are.
they are though. I really don't think they are. It's just obvious who the better player is.
Yeah. But how does it work though?
Right. And I think that's the issue. And that's why I was
Scoot and
saying
Melo.
but with this draft, you don't draft off of fits. Like just draft the better player, please. We'll figure out how to make it work. If it don't work, we'll chop it up to a L. But the Hornets have a very good history of selling their second picks. So let's not pull another Michael Kidd Gilchrist. And that was the same year AD was the first pick.
Yeah.
And look at how it's set up right now.
That's what I'm saying. The
Victor's good
draft
first pick.
The draft matters a lot. Like the gems you find in the draft that's gonna make a difference next season.
Mm-hmm.
It matters
Because there's
about
always those players who want to shake up the league.
yeah.
And my thing with Scoot is that he is proven that he can hoop. Like, I like the G League in terms of drafting players out of the G League because if you're successful there, that's the best comparison to the NBA of how successful you'll be. He's playing either previous good NBA talent or other competition right there close to that level. And you're averaging 20 plus points in the G League playing against other teams. So you're showing me what I need to see. We'll figure out how to make it work. But
Yeah, I
you're
can't
NBA ready. That's all I need to
yeah.
know.
I can't wait for the summer leagues.
Oh yeah, summer league's about to be so fun. Hopefully nobody get hurt.
Yeah,
Pull
like
a Chet.
Yeah.
Watch Victor. Never mind. I ain't even gonna speak that
Chill,
long. Knock on wood.
chill.
Knock on wood.
Chill. I'm excited to see him play too.
Me
especially
too.
under Pop.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Spurs don't even let him play summer league.
No, they say he is.
He gonna play?
Yeah, they say he gonna start off in
Boy.
one of the like the big ones are in Vegas and Florida.
It is in Vegas.
But they're gonna play in one of the like smaller ones before the Vegas one. I heard.
Okay.
I was reading up on it, and I think it's gonna be the Spurs play the Hornets, so it's gonna be the 1-2 pit.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully Scoot is battling him, boy.
That's going because Scoot got a chip on his shoulder about
because he feel like he should be the first pick.
He was supposed to be the projected number 1 pick until Victor came along.
Yeah.
So he feels some type of way.
And that's why I want him. He got that dog in him.
Oh,
bruh.
he do.
You can't teach that. You can't recruit that. It's just in certain
in you.
players. It's just in you. And he got it in him. So, and plus, I feel like he'll fit in with the Hornets culture. You know, like
Yeah.
I can't see him and Melo not being cool and having a good banter. And I was telling one of my friends, like, of course, they're very different players, but in a sense, in terms of explosiveness in the paint, he reminds me of Miles Bridges. So, like, let's set up a similar type of player who we already know LaMelo has success with. His ceiling is so much higher than Miles Bridges. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see how this works out. Why not? We have the second pick. Do something with it. How often do we even get that close to the first pick?
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
A lot. Still can't believe we got Melo somehow from the draft.
Yeah.
I thought
But
he was gonna sell that year.
I mean, Melo and Scoot could work. It'd be like what's this called? Hawks. Trey and DeJounte.
It seemed like DeJounte about to be
Yeah.
out of there. I think the Hawks. I
Yeah.
think the Hawks didn't like what they saw from them.
It didn't fit.
Yeah.
It
It's
didn't
either
fit.
one or the other.
Yeah. It didn't fit enough to win.
I'll choose Trey over DeJounte 10 times out of 10.
Boy, Trey about to be out of there too.
Maybe
Nah,
the DeAndre Hunter. That's a good piece
to trade.
to trade. Yeah, but him on a contending team,
Yeah.
he can make a difference.
Yeah, especially if he's playing good defense.
Yeah, send him to the Suns at Hawks.
I'll take it, honestly.
I think the Hawks should trade him just because he got value. Go ahead, get somebody that's either just as good or even better.
Actually, at Hawks, we want DeAndre and Clint. Y'all can have eight.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at Clint
We will gladly give y'all Clint
for Ayton. I can't lie, that works. I feel like that works.
Clinton got a high motor. He's not gonna give up.
Yeah, but he's not very skilled to me though.
He's not. No. He's definitely
not.
Just a big.
It's gonna be the defense, rebounds, and alley.
But that's what they need. They don't need no crazy center for real. They got guards for that, and they're gonna get a point guard more than likely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A point guard that can throw him alleys because he gonna give you the rebounds rebounds and defense.
Yeah. I'm honestly not mad at that, and that's what I'm saying. DeAndre Ayton just needs to leave the Suns. I don't think he's a bad center at all. He has a good potential. DeAndre Ayton.
Poo.
No,
he's poo.
No, he's poo at the Suns. But I don't think he's going to be a bad center once he leaves there. He just needs to be in a better position.
Yeah, I feel like with DeAndre Ayton, you can tell a lot of the extra stuff, like whatever the relationship he got with Monty Williams or had with Monty Williams, and even with his own teammates, you can tell sometimes that it's getting to him in his game.
He just needs a restart. Sometimes you need a fresh restart. Start off fresh. You know, man.
Clean slate.
Clean slate. Chop the dreads. But nah, man. But this draft should be good.
Yeah.
I mean, what's those two twins too? They nice.
Yeah. They coming next year, I thought. Or they're this draft.
They're this draft.
Oh my. Both of them.
One is projected to be the fourth.
3-4. They supposed to go 3-4 or 4-5. One of that. Now they nice too. I did not know that was this draft.
Yeah, this draft is low key nice. The first top projected picks are the nice ones, of course.
And you know it's always gonna be a gym around end of lottery, 14. Yeah. It's gonna be a gym there.
Now that we getting back to that, the Hornets have the potential to have a really good draft.
What picks they got?
And then get I think we got the 27th pick.
Okay.
But so a player like Amani Bates is gonna fall that low.
Yeah.
So
Amani nice. I don't care.
He's nice. So if we can somehow steal Amani, who ceiling is, I want
him to go to the Suns though. I want him to learn from KD.
Skyrocket. Yeah, because that's his player comp. But
if he was to learn from KD,
I don't know how low. What pick does the Suns have?
I don't know. I haven't really looked at it.
Yeah, but see, a lot of players declared for the draft this year, so I think there will be a lot of gems that just start to emerge out the blue.
Yeah, it will. But I don't know. We'll see, bro. I'm excited for the next NBA season already. I love basketball season.
Me too. It's
But
gonna look very different.
yeah,
It's gonna look very different. LeBron might announce his retirement next year.
I think he's gonna play with Bronny.
Bro,
But
Bronny's not gonna be in the league no time soon. It's my thing.
I don't think so either. I don't
He's
think
not.
he's
I
as
don't even
good
think
at
he's gonna start next year.
what at USC.
They have a loaded team. USC is nice next year.
Yeah, they are.
Like he has to prove himself, and that's what like he is getting to a point where it's not going to be he's just LeBron's son anymore. That's going to keep him afloat. Like that's always going to work out in his favor in certain senses, just because he is. But if he don't play next year, he's not going to go to the draft. That's just simply put. You can't Bron sling your way into the draft. Like, granted, he still might even mess around to get drafted. But if he wants to be in the best position, I think he does 2 years at USC, then hit the draft. If he's nice enough.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 years, LeBron ain't gonna play with him.
That's what I'm saying. Bron don't got two in him. Two, which will put him to a third year once his son gets into the league.
Yeah, if LeBron plays that long, boy, that scoring title gonna be. I mean, that scoring record gonna be up there.
Yeah, he gonna put a nice little dent in it.
Yeah,
So that can't nobody touch it for the next
for a
few.
while.
For a
For a
while.
while.
It might be past our lifetime, boy.
Yeah, or right near the end of it.
We see Luka hit a crazy shot.
Oh, I remember.
I think that's the player to do it as of right now, though.
Oh, for sure. He keep putting up numbers how he put up because he'll go out there.
He's
He'll go
a
out there and put up.
unicorn.
He'll go out there and put 63 games in a row like it was nothing.
Like it's nothing.
Like it's nothing.
He's a unicorn, bro.
Yeah. I hope Victor's a unicorn. I hope he lives up to the hype because he has a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah, he does. I think he will, though, just because of how we see now that the Euro leagues and like France and all these other leagues outside of the NBA, especially if they've been playing in these leagues for a long time, similar to Luka's story, that just shows their upside that they can have in the NBA, because the NBA, at least for Luka, like he said, was easier than playing in the Euro League. So
Yeah.
you've already shown how dominant you are in these leagues. He's quite literally unguardable, to be honest. You translate that to the NBA, my biggest worry is just if he's injury prone or not.
That's what I was
He's
saying.
so
Like
lanky.
with Chet, like Chet got hurt trying to guard LeBron in the Drew League.
Yeah, and that welcomed him into the NBA.
But he gonna be nice too if he gets some weight on him.
Yeah.
Under about to be crazy.
In a few years,
They still got picks too.
Shea, oh yeah, I'm a fan.
They actually are going to be nice. They're going to be a nice young team.
Yeah.
And that's how the NBA is about to start looking.
A lot of young players, a lot of young teams.
But yeah, man, since NBA season is over, means new content for the Brickz. So we got music coming out. We got movies coming out. I really want, if y'all haven't seen it yet, I want y'all to see Spider-Man, because I want to do a whole episode dedicated to it. There's so many Easter eggs in that movie.
I need to go see. I need to go watch it. I might go watch it tomorrow, honestly.
I need to watch it again. I saw it this weekend, but I need to watch it again. Yeah.
Please watch. If y'all listen, haven't watched Spider-Man, that Spider-Man movie is great. I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna watch it a few times.
We should even talk about what's it called too. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy
that was the best.
Good
that was
too.
the best one I didn't see.
That's what I said. I told Jarvis that he was like, "Oh, it wasn't that good," but that was the best Guardians. Like, I'm not a big fan of the Guardians series, and me personally, I'm just not a big Guardians person. But that movie definitely had me attached. Like, I was like, okay, I'm liking the storyline on this, especially how they talked about Rocket and where he came from and all that.
Like whole backstory.
Yeah, the villain was so stupid though. I hated that freaking melting black dude. Like, I'm like, what's up with his face?
Trying to create a new world.
Yeah, like that Earth 2.0, But see, like that concept was cool too. But I
Yeah,
got so many theories for this Spider-Man thing. That's why I don't even want to say
yeah,
it
yeah.
right
Don't say
now.
nothing because I ain't seen it yet. I ain't seen it yet.
But just off of watching that one alone, I'm gonna rewatch the first Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse because there's Easter eggs in there that help contribute to your understanding even more of what's going on in the second movie. So I
Okay.
watched the first one like twice, but once I went back and I started looking at TikToks and stuff, there was stuff people were showing in the first movie that made more sense seeing the second movie.
Yeah.
So I just need that refresher for myself. But nah, Spider Man is like one of my favorite superheroes, bro. Between him and Deadpool. But yeah, man, like movie stuff, music. We getting back to the Brickz is more than just a sports podcast. We say this all the time. So we definitely want to start tapping in more into our other roots, other pillars that we're built on. Um, Once again, we about to wrap this up soon. Y'all, please keep applying. We have last time I checked 4 applicants. That can probably be a little bit more by now. But y'all keep applying. I'll put the link back in the bio for y'all to tap in with that. July 1st.
Yeah, a couple more weeks, two
New
and a
era.
half.
New era. The Brickz is coming. Y'all put your seatbelts on, strap in. It's about to be a ride.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Um,
a good one, a beautiful one.
it's gonna be real good.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this next season of the Brickz. I mean, yeah, new season coming soon.
Yeah, man. That's the thing too. Y'all need to. I know y'all see the content on Instagram, Twitter. That's all great. Interact with those too. But also, please listen to us on the streaming services: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, and YouTube.
And
We're
TikTok coming soon.
in the
TikTok
TikTok.
coming soon. So,
Please
man,
reach us out there. Listen to the full episodes, man. We got it. Look, I listened to our episode from what was it, Saturday? Listen to it on my way to work today.
hmm
Quick listen, good listen. Make your drive shorter if you're doing a long distance, man, or in your workout. Jaylen be working
yeah,
out.
I cut on the bricks when I'm working out. You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't
Yeah,
want to listen to Asheebo or Omar voice while you getting your pump
Yeah.
in?
you know what I'm saying? Tune in on the streaming platforms, man. So, because then again, if you're not listening to the Brickz,
Then you ain't listening to shh. Man, that's all for us. This episode 10, double digits, we did it. Appreciate y'all. Y'all keep rocking with us. Stay tuned for more content. Like I said, NBA season over. Let's start getting creative.
let's get it.
We out.